Hey guys! Come with me and my husband on our first road trip ever. I know that this is gonna be a blast. Although it's gonna be hard at filming because my husband is camera shy and he makes fun of me whenever I record myself. Alright, so this was a 6-hour road trip journey, and y'all know what that means. I have to keep my husband, entertained. Growing up, my family and we used to go on a lot of road trips back in Saudi. My sisters and we would play games. Mostly we would just listen to music and then sing along and be loud at the backseat. Honestly, I miss those days. Those were the good old days. And now this is the good old days for us. And I'm happy that I realized that and I'm living it to my fullest. So we made a quick stop after 3 hours to get some snacks. Now you guys might be like, where are you going, woman?
And we're back on the road again. 3 hours down, 3 more hours.
We're going to Arkansas, and from there we're also going to Branson. We found this really cute kids camera at Walmart, and my husband bought it for me because
I'm just a baby.
This is probably one of my favorite parts because I love greenery around me. It gives me so much joy and calm, and I'm glad that my partner enjoys this as well. And guess what? We saw our father's name on the way. Another favorite thing of mine during road trips is the snacks that we get to have. The same boring snacks that you have at home hits so different when you're on a road trip. So there you go. That was 6 hours summed up in under 2 minutes. We finally reached the beautiful Arkansas. So we got to the hotel, changed our outfits, and turned all fancy because we're gonna have dinner at Eureka Springs on North Arkansas Railway. This was actually our first time experiencing something like this. Dinner date on a moving train. Guys, it was so cold inside the train, but the ambience was just so beautiful. This was my favorite view though. So for starters, they brought us tomato soup, salad, and then entree. I got chicken and my husband got steak. Y'all, I know I look really excited here, but I was freezing and my husband was just enjoying his coffee like the gentleman he is. The coffee was really good, guys. Ooh, so this was the highlight of this whole experience, the dessert. And it's called Baked Alaska. So apparently this is a dessert consisting of ice cream, cake, and a meringue. And it was so good. I'm not even exaggerating. This would probably be the most beautiful dinner date that we've ever experienced yet. On our way back to the hotel, we saw this sign saying Scenic Overlook. And I was like, babe, let's go check it out. And my husband, being the precious man he is, he turned the car around and guess what? We had the most Disney-like experience. We saw deers walking on the road and everything. So beautiful. We finally spotted the Scenic Overlook. Sorry about our car's window, you guys. I know it's really filthy, but we've been traveling for 6 hours. What else do you expect, huh? As you can see, I was so excited to view this Scenic Overlook, and did it meet my expectation? Probably not. And so day 1 got over just like that. Day 2. Today we're planning on going to Branson. You guys, check out all the cool pictures that I took with my kids cam. How cool is that? Anyways, so before we went to Branson, we decided to take a quick stroll in downtown Eureka Springs. Such a cutesy, vintage town. We did not spend too much time here today because my husband has this whole activity thing planned for Branson, and we just had a little bit of time to kill. And we got an oat milk coffee from Java Dudes. It was really good. Why oat milk, you ask? Because both my husband and I are lactose intolerant. Branson, baby, here we come! Would you look at that view? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Branson. Yes, the first activity of the day is a freaking helicopter ride. I'm just gonna shut up now so you guys can experience this with us without my annoying voice in the background. This was awesome! After that insane experience, we went on this mountain coaster thing. We weren't allowed to use our phones, so here's a picture of me instead. Next up, Butterfly Palace. Am I a fan of butterflies? I probably never was. I mean, I find them pretty, but I probably never was until this experience, you guys. This reminded me of the time when I was in second grade and we had this activity to do, or a project, to turn best of waste. Like, you need to make something out of waste based on some poem or story that we had to learn in English class. And I remember my mom, she made a huge butterfly with all the waste products. And why am I sharing this with you guys? I have no idea. So yeah, we saw all the reptiles and everything, and we had to go through this mirror maze. Let me tell you a secret. So the key to making your way through a mirror maze is by sticking your hand out and walking like Tom and Jerry. Little did my husband and I realize that we were about to experience something really beautiful. So we were given these fake flowers with fake nectar inside, and when you walk around with that, the butterflies are supposed to come to you, and voila. I don't know why, but a lot of butterflies were attracted to my jeans for some reason. This reminded me of the quote, "Butterflies do not know how beautiful their wings are because they cannot see it, but everybody else can." That's just how you and me are. We are beautiful, and the only people that do not understand that are ourselves, but everybody else can see it. I absolutely enjoyed watching my husband just enjoy the moment. It's so precious. Look how pretty she is. You guys, it absolutely baffles my mind that God is so thoughtful. He made all these beautiful things just for you and me to enjoy our lives and just rejoice. And just gives me so much joy thinking about that. Look at my husband just walking around with a butterfly in his hand. I was 2 years old when I got to know that a butterfly drinks nectar like this. My husband's gentle soul kept attracting all these butterflies, and he was sad that none of them were coming to me. That's why he's asking me to take it from him. This is the process of metamorphosis, you guys. What starts off as a tiny worm turns into a cocoon and later into a beautiful butterfly. Finally, the butterfly started warming up to me just as we were deciding on leaving the place. And yes, there was one stuck on my jeans as well.
10 minutes later.
It wouldn't be. Hello. Oh.
Don't touch me.
After the butterfly left, we left from there and we watched a 3D movie about butterflies. I highly urge you guys to plant milkweed plants at your home so that monarchs can lay their eggs on it. After some lunch and a little dessert, next up was Sight and Sound Theater, you guys. I have heard a lot about this place. About 2 years ago, my parents visited this place and they watched, I'm guessing, the Jesus show. We are gonna watch the David show today. At their gift shop, we saw these cutesy little stuff. All these kind of stuff like snow globes and plushies, they still attract me just like how a kid gets attracted to all that. And guess what? My hubby got me a plushie. Y'all, this place was jam-packed on a weekday. Unfortunately, we weren't allowed to use our phones once the show started, but here's a glimpse of what we saw. There was music and dancing and live animals throughout the show and different sets, and it was just so magnificent.
How was it?
It was fun. Really beautiful.
It was amazing.
I named this little guy Dave.
All these codes. But this one's my favorite.
You are my favorite black dog.
Day 3. Today, we are going to do something that my parents would have never allowed me to do if this road trip was with them. But guess what? I'm married now, and I remember my dad telling me, you can do whatever you want after marriage. So, hi dad, hi mom, here's my husband and I going to zipline. So they got us all harnessed up for the ziplining. This was an 11 zipline course. Oh, and in the meantime, my husband and I played foosball and I won. Yes, I'm gonna say that because this is my video and this is gonna be documented for the rest of our lives. Anyways, it's time to go ziplining, y'all. Being the adrenaline junkie I am, I was super excited for this.
Alright, you're up.
Ever since the Butterfly Palace, this had been happening to me. After we completed the 11 zipline courses, next stop was the famous Throne Crown Chapel. So apparently this chapel was built back in 1980. No, that's not the chapel. Wait for it. It's almost there. There it is. Yeah, so this chapel, as I said earlier, it was constructed back in 1980, guys, but look at the architecture, so beautiful. And I'm not lying, this entire premise felt so peaceful. Look at the inside of this chapel. I cannot imagine how beautiful a wedding inside this venue would be. Oh, and we also bought this book from there as a souvenir. And we're back at downtown Eureka Springs. Little did we know that we were about to climb down 1,000 stairs. We decided to climb these aesthetic stairs and look for a nice cafe because we were both exhausted and really wanted something refreshing to drink. And so we found this cutesy little cafe called Daily Roast. I love walking into a cafe and just smelling the fresh smells of good coffee. So I got cappuccino and my husband bought cococino frappe, and it was so good. So after the cappuccino and the frappe, we are refreshed to continue strolling. Yes, that was live music, not edited in. And we're walking back to our car because it was so hot. Oh, also, the next few clips are just for my mom, so here you go, Mom. I know you love them. And so we're back in the car again, and we're about to go back to our hotel and just chill for a while because we are going to watch a play in the evening called The Great Passion Play. So this play is about the history of Jesus Christ. Look what I spotted. A butchie cat in a trailer, and this beautiful sunflower, and these beautiful flowers, and there's my husband about to buy us tickets to the show, and this tiny Jesus. I swear, I'm done. I'm done. By now, you guys might have understood my obsession over gift shops and all the cutesy stuff that they have. And guess what? My hubby got me this awesome bag.
One more. Is this too long?
And I got tiny Jesus for myself. After we got our snackies and everything, it was about time for the show to begin. Guys, this was the set for the play, and I'm not gonna lie, this was super impressive. They had small houses, the tomb of Lazarus, the tomb of Jesus, the hallways, the temple, the upper room, the court, and everything. They had them all set out so beautifully. Just like the other one that we saw at Sight and Sound Theaters, these guys also had live animals and chariots and everything. This was the funniest part. Guess who? Yes, you're right. That's Jesus.
Lazarus, come forth.
He lives! Lazarus!
I couldn't help but notice these rays of sun, and you see that tiny thing over there? That's supposed to be the Christ of the Ozark statue.
But this man has done nothing wrong. Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom.
I tell you the truth. Today, you will be with me in paradise. Father, into your hands I commit my spirit. Go forth and make all nations my disciples. Baptize men everywhere in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and teach them to observe all that I have commanded you. And be assured, I am with you always, even to the end of time.
I could not stop crying my eyes out here. Day 4. I love that we're having fun and everything, but the time was just flying by so fast. So we started off day 4 by having some American breakfast at Main Street Cafe. It had a very homely vibe and the food was pretty decent. After this, we strolled around the stores in downtown Eureka. It was a rather sunny day, and these rainbow stairs were calling our names. Not just that, we found this really unique store on TikTok when we were doing research for this whole Eureka Spring downtown thing. We are on our way there, and I did not want to ruin the surprise. I want you to see it for yourself. You'll see what I'm talking about. This store has a real bunny working for them. Her name is Mochi, and she is so soft, you guys.
$9.79. Alright, 10.21 is your change. She's gonna go to work for you. Here's your signature. Thank you.
I bought another plushie from there just to see the bunny working.
Cosmic Cavern, here we go.
Next up is Cosmic Cavern. We are about to go into Arkansas's largest privately owned show cave. And it was discovered in 1845, but it wasn't developed until 1927. So here you go, a cave tour that was 1 hour and 20 minutes, summed up in just a few minutes. These stairs were so steep. I mean, obviously, because we were going down 50, 60, 65 something feet down. I thought it would be really warm inside the cave, but it was surprisingly cool and it felt good. So our guide explained to us all the details about the cave and asked us not to touch it because our touch can change the color of those rocks. Oh, you see that? That is one among the 2 bottomless cave lakes.
All these rocks. But this one's my favorite.
This has been in the cave since 1903, and it was used at least until 1911. Oh yeah, it's not hard to see it right here. It's recording. Yeah.
I wonder who put that there. And now we are going deeper into the cave, and the guide had asked only those who were not claustrophobic to do this, so we decided to do it because why not? This thing over here is called E.T.'s finger. Next up, Dogwood Canyon Nature Park. So this nature park consists of about 14 to 16 waterfalls, and the woman at the counter told us that Station 14 was the best site to see.
Ever since the butterfly clouds, are they mating? Oh my gosh, they're mating on my head.
Anyways, coming back to our waterfall story. So we are on a quest to get to Station 14. After a very heated discussion between my husband and I over whether we had to take the bikes or just walk to Station 14, we finally came to a decision that we would take the bikes because honestly it was way too hot.
This is so huge. Oh my gosh, there's my husband. So tiny.
Okay, so funny story, you guys. I am not very good at bike riding because I have PTSD from learning how to ride a bike back in 8th grade, which left a scar on my face. So honestly, ever since 8th grade, I don't remember riding a bike after that, which is why I almost fell and we decided to return the bikes and just walk instead. So we decided to take it as a challenge to walk in this heat all the way to station 14. We saw so many beautiful waterfalls on the way. I'm not a fan of spiders, but I'm definitely a huge fan of their work. So after walking for about another 30 minutes probably, we gave up on the challenge. In our defense, it was extremely hot and we were extremely hungry, so we drove straight to Peckers. It was so good and we devoured it like animals.
We're about to head back. I don't want to go back.
But before that, we decided to make one last stop. Every day that we've been here, whenever our car passed by this area, we'd get a glimpse of this, and so we decided, okay, when we head back, we'll definitely stop there. And it was so worth it. Whew. Would you just look at that? I might be God's biggest fan because look at his artwork, guys. Thank you so much for coming along with us on this journey. Until next road trip, bye and God bless.